During World War II, propaganda of all kinds was used, and everyone was involved. Even companies that produce things for kids, such as Disney, Hanna-Barbera, and Looney Tunes, put out various cartoons that were laced with propaganda. These propaganda cartoons were not, however, exclusive to America. The USSR, or Soviet Union, put out cartoons like this one. As you can probably tell, the Soviets really didn't like the Nazis, so they hammered them hard. However, interestingly enough, their anger was directed mostly at the Nazis, and not so much normal Germans. The Soviets heavily stereotyped the Nazis, and were clearly not afraid of showing their opinions on what should happen to them. Or at least what they thought should happen to them. And here at the end, you can see how they also supported the other allies. The next cartoon was put out by Disney, and essentially described how the German children were raised. It showed how the children were brainwashed into the whole Nazi ideal, and taught many things that mainly supported this ideal. Children who questioned or disagreed with this ideal were punished. So, between that and the propaganda they were fed, they just went along with it. The cartoon then goes on to show how Germany changed under Hitler's rule. The Nazis burned lots of books and banned others. Hitler's followers changed Germany as much as they could to support the Nazi Party. This cartoon ends by showing how by the end of the war, many young men had lost their lives. This last cartoon was put out by Hanna-Barbera and put out anti-Japanese and some anti-Nazi propaganda. It encouraged viewers to buy those ever-popular war bonds that were constantly advertised at the time. This cartoon is very different from the other two because it's very lighthearted compared to the rather dark and violent feeling put off by the other cartoons. While sending out propaganda to bash the Nazis and Japanese, it also lightly poked fun at the Americans' own military. This cartoon was also directed at getting people interested in supporting and possibly joining the military.